tosser. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Right. You like PES more than FIFA? I've never played FIFA. I played it. In fact, I played played FIFA once. Didn't really like it, so I stopped playing it. This is PES 2017, by the way. It's not 18, just because I actually prefer 17 to 18. And I hate to say it, but it's going to be a pretty subdued stream for the time being, because I don't know whether I should or not. I'm actually changing every single player's font. So I'm having to change the players' names from capitals like they are in the rest of the game to lowercase with capitals. It's a bugbear of mine. I think it just looks a lot nicer when the font is actually lowercase. I just find it a bit more appealing and just not as, you know, not as much in your face. Hello, Leonardo. So JC, do you prefer FIFA to PES, or is it the other way around with you? If you're still there, of course. Thursday. Here we go. Mute that. Right. You've never played PES? Are you joking? How many teams will you edit? All. Yeah, not tonight. Each team takes about 10 minutes to change every player to lowercase. Haven't played FIFA since FIFA World Cup 2006. So you haven't played PES and you haven't played FIFA World Cup, and you haven't played FIFA since FIFA World Cup 2. So are you subscribed to my channel for other reasons than than PES? Is that what I'm thinking, JC? Oh, Roger. Oh, sorry, Leonardo. Roger Martinez. I'll have a look, but I've kind of stopped. I've kind of stopped editing faces for PES 2018 for now, because PES 2019 is coming out in a month. All right, fuck the editing. I'm just gonna play a Master League. Yeah. I haven't actually played GTA a lot recently. In fact, I haven't really done a lot on the computer for quite a long time. And the reason for that, well, I won't go into too many details, but my girlfriend has had a real serious problem over the last couple of months, but thankfully she's pulled through and she's on the mend. So forgive me if anybody has you know, come back to the channel and not much has been uploaded or updated or any new faces or anything like that. But that is the reason why my priorities have been consumed by my girlfriend Jo, who had a life-threatening situation, but she's a lot better now. And JC, I promise I will get back onto GTA 5, and I'm going to start looking for some, not glitches, but just some tips to help. Just some tips to, yeah, get back on the channel. I think because it's been a while. It's been a while. Right. I'm only going to be playing this for a little bit, and then I'm going to be playing. They're going to be playing Dead by Daylight with a few friends, so feel free to hang around for that if you wish. Right, let's get this bad boy going. Oh, fucking hell, it's so hot. I'm so hot. This is ridiculous. I've got a wet towel over my legs and I'm sat in my boxer shorts on a leather chair. I'm gonna get fucking stuck to it. I know I am. Xbox 360 kid. I think so. Luke, how's it going? Yeah, didn't I ask you whether you still actually played the Xbox 360? Is that still your platform? I can't remember. And by the way, my name's Anthony. You don't have to call me Thursday. Thursday isn't my name. Thursday is just because we get together and play on a Thursday usually. So you're still on the Xbox. So do they keep releasing games on the Xbox 360? Oh no. In all fairness, Xbox 360, I am actually tempted to get another one because I've got a lot of games saved on my hard drive, which I still have. But one of my favourite games of all time is Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is the remake of the original, and it was on Xbox 360 is just absolutely brilliant. Yeah, that's when I got rid of mine. I got rid of mine in 2014, JC. But I am tempted to re-get one because there are so many good games on there. Plus, I also like the microphones you get with... is it SingStar that's on there, or is that the PlayStation version? Go on, Ronaldo! Oh.
Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball.
Oh, fuck it. I haven't got my headphones on, I can't hear fuck all.
Driving on, he could shoot here.
Oh shit! I knew that was going to happen.
Jim, your thoughts? And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish.
In all fairness, the editing suite on the PlayStation 4 is far superior than what it ever was on the Xbox 360. And the Xbox One, you can't even import any images on the Xbox One. You literally have to play with the game in its default standard, which is, you know, Highbury, which is called North London Red and Merseyside Red and Merseyside Blue. You can't. You can edit the names, but you can't even import the kits. It is shocking, absolutely shocking. Konami really need to get the permissions to be able to use the Xbox. Oh, to use the Xbox import facility because anybody who's on the Xbox and is a fan of PES, they're going to go right off the game by the time Konami get those permissions sorted.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's got through to him. Can he find a finish now?
Oh, you.
Plays it out to the flank. Oh, good interception. Gargo. Nicks one in. Struck first.
Oh, fuck me. This is actually my Master League. This is PES 2017, but because of the players that were released as legends and the players that were still in the game in PES 2017, I've got. I'm trying to rebuild the Real Madrid of yesteryear, which include Wesley Sneijder, Van der Vaart, Higuain, Cristiano Ronaldo, Zidane, Pepe, oh fuck, Lassana Diarra.
The game becomes a lot easier, and I think at the moment he's a case in point.
9 men. Eric Hassan. 9 men. Pro time to eat my soccer. Is PES available on Xbox One? Yeah, it is available on Xbox One, but you can't edit it, JC, on the Xbox One. So the Real Madrid will have a default team just called, I don't know, Madrid Whites, and they won't even have their kit or anything. It's shocking.
Fernando Gargo. Done very well to intervene. Looks like a good ball through.
What do I think of Cristiano Ronaldo joining Juventus? I used to be a big fan of Serie A back in the old days with Batistuta and Francesco Totti and Roberto Baggio and players like that. I think it's a good move to boost the profile of Serie A, and probably a good move for marketing for Juventus. But how long can Cristiano Ronaldo go on for? I wouldn't want him to turn into an above average player, a bit like Rooney, who turned into an above average player from about 2015 onwards or whatever it was. I would hate to see that happen to Cristiano Ronaldo, so I think maybe Ronaldo could have gone to, probably could have gone to Asia or somewhere like that. I just don't want him to end up, twat. I just don't really want him to kind of disappoint, because he's been such a legend. Hang on. Christ, really hard to talk and bloody play, but don't worry, I'll try my best. God, bloody Nora. I never got into leagues of soccer, that's why I stuck to World Cup, but the new soccer games include World Cup, right? Yeah, well, PES doesn't have the official World Cup, and I don't know whether FIFA does. I can only assume it does. But with PES, you can edit it so heavily, you can basically make it as official as you possibly like. And it's it's very, very close. You get the group stages and the second round and the quarterfinals, etc. But with PES, and I'm not sure if you can do this on FIFA or not, but with PES, when you play Master League and you take control of a league team, and you basically play, in Europe and everything else like that, at the end of every season you always get offered a nationals job as well. God, bollocks. You also get offered a national team job, and then with that you can actually help the team qualify for the World Cup, and you can actually play in the World Cup as well. So you end up being a manager of a team, a club team, and the manager of a national side as well. and that's within the Master League. I'm just going to turn all this down, so if you guys are struggling to hear what I'm saying, I'll just reduce that audio a bit. Yeah, so Master League, you can take control of a league side anywhere in the world, and then you also get the opportunity to manage a national side and play in World Cups as well, and the European Championships. Messi has also been linked to Serie A, Inter Milan. Again, I think Messi has probably got more to offer than probably Cristiano Ronaldo, mainly because of their age. So I think that would be a good move, but would he really leave Barcelona? Luke, do you think Messi will ever leave Barcelona, a club that he's been at since he was 14 or 15? Come on, Ronaldo, come on! Oh, bollocks. Oh, you don't think he will go? Is that not a chance he won't go to Inter Milan, or not a chance he'll stay at Barcelona? Oh my God. I've had about 5 goal scoring opportunities here. And I'm 2-0 down to Laguna, or whatever they're fucking called. Best difficulty, I play on... I won't show it here. I play on top player. I hope he stays at Barcelona. I hope he does. I'll tell you what, one thing... Sorry, JC, I'll come back to you in a sec. One thing I will say about Cristiano Ronaldo is that Cristiano Ronaldo never got not to say goodbye to the Real Madrid fans. And I think that is a travesty. I think with the fact that he's scored, something like 500 goals, is it? Cristiano Ronaldo for Real Madrid in 8 years or something. I honestly do think that Cristiano should have been given the opportunity to say goodbye to the fans. Back to you, JC. The best difficulty plan for me is top player, and the reason for that. But if you play on top player, you have to play games that are more than 12 minutes long because of the AI. The AI will kind of interfere. Like if you only play 5-minute games, you will maybe get 1 or 2 chances in the whole game. But if you play on 12 or 13 minutes, I know it's going to sound really obvious, but you will get around about 9 or 10 good chances in every single game, although it is more challenging. So and also when you play on top player, you get more fouls because the opposition, the AI on the opposition are a lot more aggressive than if you play on regular or maybe professional. Where if you play on regular or amateur, you will probably get maybe 1 foul every 3 or 4 games or something like that. It's really stupid. Konami need to sort that out. But as soon as you up the difficulty, you get more fouls, more opportunities to score free kicks, more opportunities to get the opposition team sent off. So yeah, top player and 13 minutes or more. That's all I can really recommend. I'm actually a Spurs fan, so don't tune out because I think I have a massive amount of affection for the Invincibles. Even as a Spurs fan, I've got a huge amount of respect and admiration for the way that Arsenal used to play, and I was very, very jealous because at the time Spurs used to play with a forward line of Ronnie Rosenthal and Sol Campbell when I was growing up. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Thierry Henry, Perez, Ljungberg, you know, Vieira, Gilberto, Edu, and obviously the old rear guard. Once the old rear guard of Arsenal went, they were a little bit disappointing. Well, not disappointing. I just felt like their heart wasn't really in it. Ashley Cole and Sol Campbell, I thought they were obviously incredibly good players. But then Ashley Cole left for money-related reasons, which I think should never really happen. And then you started to get the Torres and the Saigons and the Philip Senderoses come through, and that was, yeah, substandard. But otherwise, Arsenal 2004, 2005, you know, Bergkamp's, Canu's, brilliant, and made me a very, very jealous Spurs fan. And what do you think of them now, Luke? What do you think of Arsenal now, and the way that the team is going, and the way that Arsene Wenger left? God, I'm so fucking hot. Shit. Oh, mate, you're only 12. Shit. Sorry. Yeah, it's probably a bit of a deep response from me then. I hope Arsenal have a lot, you know, do well, because Arsenal do deserve to be up there, but I think the golden generation of Arsenal has gone. Sorry, Luke. I'm only 12, so didn't live to see the day, but I still know loads about football before my time. Well, good for you. Seriously, good for you. I'm a big fan. Big fan of the Premier League from the 90s and through the noughties. And there's a YouTube channel called Pizzagate. Fucking hell, look at that. So, yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Pizzagate, and this guy who has the channel uploads 20-minute highlights or 15-minute highlights of games throughout the noughties and 90s, and he covers a lot of Arsenal games, and they are absolutely brilliant. By the way, 2-2. Ronaldo just scored. Luke, if you don't know who Ronaldo is, the Brazilian one, look him up on YouTube. He is absolutely immense. Probably one of the best players ever to have lived.
This has become one superb game of football. It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything. Cristiano Ronaldo. This defence is wary about opposition pace. They're just not getting too tight. Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot biscuit. Ronaldo.
Oh! It was El Phenomenal, absolutely. And that he is the main reason why I still play PES 2017, because this guy is in it. I mean, look at that. Oh, come on. There you go. That's El Phenomenal for you. There you go. What more can I say?
Truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way. Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball. This is one of the best
Brilliant.
performances I've seen in a while. It's practically taken over every single
Blimey. So, Luke, are you
Listen, when it comes
are you going to get yourself a PlayStation 4 then, and actually start to play some of the football games on that? Because obviously they have a lot of the legends from yesteryear, including the old Arsenal legends as well. R9, Ronaldo R9.
Who's going to get that? Brings it forward.
Come on, Ronaldo.
Real chance to break. Looks like a good ball through.
Oh, shit.
Managed to get it away.
Well, any late joiners, I was actually 2-0 down, and I'm now winning 3-2 thanks to a Ronaldo R9 hat-trick, playing for my rejuvenated Real Madrid side. Well, not regenerated Real Madrid side, which include Schneider, Van der Vaart, Arbeloa, Pepe. PS5? When's that coming out? It better not be coming out anytime soon. I've only had my PS4 for about 3 years. I had my Xbox 360 since 2009, and I got rid of it in 2014 or 2015.
Promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. And he's on his way.
Oh, come on! 2020. Well, that's alright. I've got 2 years. In all fairness, I can't really see how. I can't really see how the gameplay or the graphics and effects can get actually any better than the PS4. I just don't know. But then again, I said the same about the Xbox 360. Whoa. Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, how hot.
I know, it's ridiculous in here, isn't it?
I'm not coming in here.
Don't come in
that
here then.
middle room. I'm going to stay in that back room where it's
All the
cold.
windows open. I know.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, it's so hot in here.
It's
I feel like I'm in a sauna.
yeah, you also look like you're in a sauna. It is really hot. Yeah.
No, okay. No, that's fine. What do you think of Spurs right now? Do you think they make top 4? Yeah. I think Chelsea are going to have a tough time. I think Chelsea are really going to struggle this year. Conte's gone. I think Hazard will be on the verge of leaving along with Courtois. I hope they don't, but I've got a funny feeling that they will. I think it'll be an end of an era. I don't think Abramovich has been involved as what he has been. So I think that leaves the door open for the teams like Spurs, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United, Man City, all fighting for the top 4 place, or places in the top 4. Man City will probably walk away with the league again. Unfortunately, I don't like. I'm not a big fan of Man City. I'm not. Strangely, I'm not even a big fan of the way that they play. I think that it's just taken football to a place that isn't really recognisable to me as a football fan. It doesn't really remind me of football at all. It reminds me more like Formula One. It's more about the tactics and how to get over the line before everybody else. Yeah, I know Totti is, but I'm not a big fan of the legends in PES 2018. I know it's got Gerrard and Scholes and Vieira, but they're all the legends are just a big mishmash of legends. They're not actually legends from one team like 2017's, where they were all Barcelona legends, which also meant that a lot of the players came from Ajax, which was great. But these legends, it's basically they're just like, oh, who can we get? You know, I'm not really a big fan of. Kenny Dalglish was way before my time. Ian Rush, I can just about remember. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really play PES 2018. Is because I prefer the gameplay of 17, and I prefer the legends from 17 as well. You know. God, shit! I'm actually soaking wet from sweat. Oh, fuck me. What do you think then, Luke? What's your premonitions for the Premier League for 2018, 2019? Who's going to be in the top 4 for you? Leonardo, good to see you back. Leonardo, you being from Brazil, your thoughts on the English Premier League? Konami should really have legends like George Best and Giuseppe Meazza. Luke, for a 12-year-old, you've got a lot of knowledge about history of football. Premier League top. Leonardo, do you recognise this player on the screen? Ronaldo R9. I hope you do. You should do. So there you go, top player. Best setting in my opinion. Yeah, Corinthians are good. Only reason why I know about Corinthian is because Ronaldo and Roberto Carlos both went back there in 2011, I think it was it? Top 4, first Man City, agree. Second Liverpool, agree. Third Man United, fourth Spurs, yeah. Yeah, I think it will be between Spurs and Manchester United fighting over for third and fourth. I think Arsenal will need to really kind of get a couple of high caliber players in. That includes defence. I've never known Arsenal to have such a short defence, as in like height. They were always, in the 90s and noughties, they always had players at least 6'2" at the back, and now they're playing with Mustafi, who's what, 5'10". Barcelona end champions the Premier League, the PES 2017. Good luck, thank you very much. I'm going to try and kick some arse against CD Leganes. This time my team is going to have who in the lineup? Arbeloa, right back, Albiol, centre back, Walter Samuel, Fabio Cannavaro, Marcelo. They're my back five, but my fullbacks become wing backs. I agree. I think a lot of Arsenal fans are going to be quite disappointed. I think comparisons to Arsene Wenger are going to be put into play straight away, and when they don't live up to expectations, I think that Arsenal fans are going to be calling for Emery to resign pretty soon. I hate to say it might be a case a bit like David Moyes when he took over from Alex Ferguson. Anyway, quickly back to my team. I've got the old style players playing for my Real Madrid side. Robinho, Ronaldo up front, Wesley Sneijder and Van der Vaart and Lassana Diarra in midfield. Marcelo left back, Arbeloa right back, Albiol, Samuel, Cannavaro and Iker Casillas in goal. Whew. So, anybody remember the old hello to the Ukraine? Anybody remember Real Madrid from 2006, 2007? That is the side that I'm going for at the moment. Oh, I'm so hot. I've got to open this window. Wait, one sec. Oh. Jesus. Right. So, Luke, what do you think of Emery? Do you think he's going to be the real deal, or do you think it's going to be? Do you think he's going to be a flash in the pan and be forced out by the fans when the football stays the same, the players stay the same? Oh! Oh, look at that, Ronaldo! Go on, get in there, my son! That is what Ronaldo can do. And this is on top player. Ronaldo, El Phenomenal, is the greatest player ever to grace a football game and grace the football pitch in general. Oh. Speaking of Real Madrid, you should do a Laurie Cunningham face field. Laurie Cunningham? Luke, I hate to say it, but you're even going back beyond my years. Laurie Cunningham. Wasn't he like the first ever British player to play in Spain or something? Or the first ever British player to play for Real Madrid? Something like that. I know I heard something a long time ago about Laurie Cunningham. But I don't really know the history of the fella. Jesus, use your left peg. Come on, Marcelo. Was he really? Laurie Cunningham was the first black player to play for England. Really? I thought that was... oh, God, what was his name? He passed away last year. He used to play for West Brom. Oh, God. Sil Regis. But you clearly know more than I do about that. God, I'm so hot, I'm actually getting sweat in my eyes. This is actually starting to become quite painful. I only know about him because of Tifo Football. You should check them out. I will. As long as you check out Pizzagate. Look out Pizzagate and check out some of the Premier League games from yesteryear. They're all belters as well. You know, none of them are like 0-0 and stuff. Oh, come on. Need to get my A game on. Tifo Football. Okay, I'll look them up after I've finished up here. Oh, bastard! How lucky. Oh, shit. Anybody else think that this weather is just far too hot? Come on, Real Madrid. Pull your bloody finger out. Can't get it out of my bloody box. Come on. Come on. After my wonder goal with bloody Ronaldo, it's just turned to shit. Oh, hello. Oh, yes, he can. The Ruud van Nistelrooy incident was on my birthday, 21st September. Oh, what you mean? You talk about the Ruud van Nistelrooy incident when he missed the penalty against Arsenal and Martin Keown clattered him, as well as everybody else. Beautiful. Go on, Ronaldo. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Did you think that? Did you think Martin Keown was out of order that day, or do you just think it was like high emotions? Oh, hello. Or do you just think it was the emotions got the better of the players? Oh, come on! It's another hat-trick for Ronaldo. This guy is just far too good. The only reason Keown did what he did was because Van Nistelrooy got Vieira sent off. Yes, and I remember the tackle as well. Didn't Van Nistelrooy go in two-footed and Vieira kind of jumped up and went to stamp on him but didn't quite? Is that right? Am I remember that right? Do I remember that right? So Van Nistelrooy did a really heavy challenge, and then Vieira retaliated, a bit like David Beckham in '98 World Cup, and did a silly little kind of like little tiny stamp without really causing any harm, and then got sent off. Oh, come on. Right, time to make a substitution. Oh my god, why is he playing? Hey. Let's try that.
That's well defended. Looks a foul. Referee's given it.
God, fucking hell. So hot. So hot. It's ridiculous.
From immediate danger.
This window in the office is bloody west facing as well, so it's an absolute nightmare.
Direct. Intervention was very necessary. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the
Oh, ref, send him off, come on! Is that what happened, Luke? Was it Van Nistelrooy that did the heavy challenge and Vieira gave him a little tap? Oh, shit. And then he got sent off?
probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally
Oh.
and out to safety. Just stood
Oh, come on, Ronaldo! This is getting beyond a joke now. This guy is just so good.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Whew. Right, any newcomers? We're just playing a little bit of Master League. And this is PES 2017, I'll be totally honest. But that's mainly because Ronaldo R9 is playing, and he is arguably the greatest player to ever grace this game or any PES game. And today he scored 4 goals. Last game he scored a hat-trick. I play on top player, and it's just an absolute joy. Come on. Oh, shit. Van Nistelrooy jumped on top of Vieira in a stupid attempt to win the ball. To win the aerial battle and brought Vieira down. Vieira then sort of jerked his leg to... Okay, Rude then had a fit to the ref and got Vieira sent off. Yeah, that rings bells. I knew that it wasn't particularly. I know it wasn't particularly malicious. Oh shit! Oh! Come on, Schneider, get there, get there! Fuck's sake, Schneider! Oh. Come on. I also think Arsenal need another player like Vieira.
Forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Managed to get it away. Out to the left it goes. Gargo. Asana Diarra. Sends the play back.
Oh shit!
Who's going to get there?
Come on!
Danger averted for now.
Got them all over this team.
Ronaldo. Thinks he's got rid of that.
Oh, come on! It's only 5-0, 8-2 on aggregate.
Now what's next?
Right, come on Ronaldo, what can he do? Oh, what in the face!
Loose ball.
Go on. Oh,
And he's there to hook it away. Aimed wide. He's done well to reach that. It's a long forward pass. It's got through to him. Now it's Ronaldo. That's a corner.
whew. What are your thoughts about Neymar? I feel exactly the same way as you, Luke. I think the guy has got. Oh, I think the guy's got an immense amount of talent. I just think he's got so above his station that between him and his father, the agent, they're just holding clubs to ransom because he sells shirts and he's a superstar. But for me, he's very much a bit like a little bit like Lewis Hamilton in a sense. I think that he's very much more interested in the limelight than probably wanting to be a footballer sometimes. I don't like him. I don't like what he stands for. And I think that if he'd have stayed at Barcelona and played second fiddle to Lionel Messi, I think that would have probably done him more good than harm, because I think it would have made him probably a little bit more humble to know that there were better players around him and that he can't act like a prima donna. But since he's gone to Paris Saint-Germain, he's trying to get Cavani sold. I mean, what player does that? Cavani himself isn't quite on the same level, but Cavani is, you know, level with the Diego Costas of this world. And he's an incredibly good player, and will probably oh shit, Ronaldo's injured, and will probably be considered one of the best players of his generation. But otherwise, Neymar, I don't like him. I don't like what he represents. Don't like what he represents. I think Neymar is everything that is wrong with modern day footballers. So why do you dislike him, Luke?
Shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Asana Diarra. Clearance very necessary. Out to the left it goes. Gets up to head it. Goal! Great delivery and a finish to match.
if you're watching this, Luke, check this out. Look, the goalkeeper comes up. I'm going to try and make a breakaway. Oh. Left was the best team in the world for a bit more money and then spent 14 minutes on the floor diving in the World Cup. Yeah, agreed. It's such a shame because Brazil needs players like him, you know. Brazil have always had world superstars. Your Ronaldinhos, your Ronaldos, your Roberto Carlos, your Romarios, your Rivaldos and players like that. And for Neymar to be the player that he is with the talent that he's got, but performing the way that he is, I think is incredibly sad. Incredibly sad. And if he doesn't sort himself out, Neymar will be forever remembered for being a prima donna and basically just a whingy little girl. A lot of ours, yeah, there are. That's what they used to be called, wasn't it? Right, I think that is going to be the end of this stream. I've streamed a couple of games. I've enjoyed it. Luke, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and feel free to, you know, come and join me when I stream again. It's been a real pleasure, but it's been an hour. Ali, yeah, it is, but I'm just finishing off now. I'm just finishing off. Because one, I'm too hot. It's about 33 degrees in my office where I've got this set up, and I need to get some fresh air before I pass out. Thanks, Luke. It's good to be back, and I will start. Like I said to the guys earlier on, I probably won't be building many more, or if any more faces for PES 2018, because PES 2019 is on the horizon, and once that comes out, I promise that I'll be back and I'll be creating some faces for that. Luke, it's been a pleasure. Ali, sorry it's been short, but I am gonna have to go because, like I say, I'm so hot. I've just got to get out of here. So, until next time, see you later.